Okay, is it good? I think it's okay. Anyone who finds this irritating, think if you were me and you have to go through this. It's either I stop and restart stream or I have to edit this all later. And I gotta tell you, I don't want to edit it all later. That takes a while.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight. And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please, consider it carefully.
How do you sit like that without hurting your leg? I've tried to sit like that and I always end up making my leg fall asleep and it hurts. How do women do that?
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information.
More like figure out how to go around him. Wouldn't surprise me.
I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Of course. Take your time, dear ladies.
Oh, okay. I realized that Penacony once belonged to the IPC, but it kinda doesn't anymore. What do they want it back so badly for, all of a sudden? Or have they been working at this for a while, and we're just getting caught in the whole thing now?
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC?
Dunham! Man, it was weird not having you around for so long. He's been with us since the space station, so it was really weird not having him around. Heck, it'd be weird if March left.
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within.
The Order still makes me think of Templars from Assassin's Creed.
Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
Ideally, probably neither. But I'm not a fan of the IPC, so if I really had to pick, I think I would pick Penacony.
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives.
Yeah, no one's really squeaky clean in all this.
If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste.
So basically, my first thought is right. I'd rather not support either of them. But then what do we do?
There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
Hi. Don't mind me.
After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
I had wondered. Yeah.
He'll face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Okay, fair.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process. While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
Kind of makes me think of Tales of Symphonia. When you play this second game, no one knows what really went on with Martel and everything and the angels. I mean, can you imagine trying to explain to people what the truth actually is? That would have really bad consequences.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to
Hey.
be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again. Here's a toast.
Sup?
With 3 glasses of Glory of the Trailblaze to all of you.
Hello again.
Yeah, it's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion.
I don't know, I might come by to make drinks again just for the heck of it. It's kind of fun.
When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
We'll stay a bit longer, but not too long.
Yes, not too long, please.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something. Music? Atmosphere? Maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here. Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique. As we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes. To the nameless, resting in peace. And to Gallagher.
Oh, so that tidbit was true. Okay. Won't try to pronounce that. Huh. I actually haven't been in here much since I finished this event. I'll take those 3 jades. Actually, speaking of, how many thingies do I have? Probably not a lot. Oh, never mind. It's almost at 1,000. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Save them. Is that a little dessert thingy there? I forget what it's called, but it looks really cool. Hi.
This trailblazing expedition has been thrilling and memorable.
That's some words for
Hopefully we've all gained insights about ideals, paranoia, clarity, and dreams from the experiences we've had. One bird longs for the earth and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him. However, facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable. He will face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
For anyone wondering why I think the Order is similar to the Templars in Assassin's Creed, I wouldn't think the modern Templars fit into this, but definitely the ones way back when. They strived for peace, but they went about it in ways that would force it. Take away your free will. You'd pretty much be a little puppet on strings. So it's like, the Templars have sort of good intentions, back then, but their execution is horrendous. That's why I think that's similar.
Since the family took up residence in Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellaron's power to strengthen their hold on the Sweet Dream, which eventually resulted in disaster. That's the claim the family makes. Whether they were truly unaware of all this is a delicate matter.
I suppose technically it's not our business, but with the Stellar having been here, it became our business.
Venturine's efforts finally earned the IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family. As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to prevent Penacony returning to its former ways.
Oh, we have to kind of side with the IPC in that regard. That sucks. I've never known what to think about the IPC. I really haven't. But certain occurrences have made me go, yeah, I'm not a fan. One such occurrence was I looked at Boot Hill's story, and wow, not a fan of the IPC after that one.
Well, it was somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends. And for some reason, Acheron resurfaced in my mind. When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories, I became aware of the bitter truth.
I see.
The conclusion of a journey can often be sorrowful. All we can do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
Don Hung, you have to talk to me too. Actually, since I'm standing next to you, how tall are you exactly? Yeah, they are about kind of the same height. Okay, then how short are you? Oh, jeez! He actually has to look up at him. You're actually kind of tiny. I was curious, and I have been for a while. Wow. Blade is effing tall. It's getting dim in here. Hold on. Dang, I didn't think Blade was quite that tall. Although Dunhong is basically a teenager, so maybe once he's fully matured he'll be taller. I don't know. Either way, I got a kick out of that. Oh, wow.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate.
Yeah. Called for it, unfortunately.
Given the conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we soon return to inform Pom Pom about the Nameless.
Yes. Pom Pom might be happy to know someone made a memorial for them, though.
In my dream, the Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the five of us were always present, and the journey seemed never ending. Perhaps this could be a deep-seated desire inside me, and upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real.
Yeah, because you can go for, what, how long? 800-something years? Or 1,000? The rest of the crew probably can't. Well, there's theories that Stella's immortal because of the Stellaron, but don't actually know.
No related records exist in the databank, but I have a theory. The hidden dangers of the Order have always been within the Harmony. and this issue existed within the family from the very beginning.
I see. Okay.
However, now that more powers in the universe are aware of this secret, the situation in the cosmos will become more complicated. Like I said, we'll go and see. Once we've packed everything, we should head to our next destination.
Still can't believe how short you are next to Blade. Sorry. It's just... I didn't expect Blade to be that tall. March, talk to me.
Guess what? Something weird just happened when I was on my way over here. Someone gave me a strange gift.
No.
So I unwrapped it
No!
and found out it was a button with a message on the back. Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode. This sounds terrifying. But who would launch such an obvious attack? They just want to stir up chaos. By the time I turned around, the person had already vanished. So I handed it over to a nearby hound. I heard there were many similar reports before the Charmony Festival started.
Goodness sake.
I'm really worried about the future of Penacony.
Oh, that's all? Well, I guess it makes sense that Welt and Don Hong would have more to say. Hi.
Ready to mix your drink? I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since our last meeting at the lounge. Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the mystery that is Gallagher. I have a hunch. Perhaps he's already fulfilled his wishes and won't be coming back.
Unless you got him on a gotcha pull anyway. Sure.
Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
Nah, I did that already.
All right, as you wish. Huh. I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet? It's up to you. Choose the flavor that suits you best at this moment.
I'm not a fan of bitter flavors anytime.
Drowning sweetness. One of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly viscous sweet taste. However, with the right ratios, you get a uniquely sweet drink with a lingering aftertaste. Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
Wait, really? Oh no, you're making me do it. I haven't messed with this in a while. High lag? Oh, it's telling me how to do it at least. Oh, it looks nice. Ding. Yeah, that looks really nice actually. Almost like a creamsicle.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink. Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless resting in peace, and to my friend Gallagher. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place. Cheers.
Aw. Oh. Himiko! And they misappeared, of course they did. I still tried to get some screenshots. Especially hilarious one with him next to Blade. I cannot believe how tall that guy is. Wow. Oh, jeez. I shouldn't find it that funny, but...
Oh, are you leaving? Well, then take this with you.
Eee.
I've mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled. Alright, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have important things to take care of, so let's not dwell on things.
You're cool.
Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys, and embark towards our tomorrows.
Gonna switch the POV again? I thought so. Oh, I don't want to play you! Ugh. I don't know what it is, I just don't like her.
Old Odie is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos, with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Well, that's obvious, but what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Aventurine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself, to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations. That's why I'm willing to stake my topaz stone to cover for you. It's like one big elaborate game of chess.
And oh boy was it.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive. and that's the best outcome.
Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps?
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Wait, did you call Himiko? I was kidding about that.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Robin! Your dress is so pretty. I see that. I saw you in the conversation too.
Is that all? Hardly worth the bother.
You know what? Don't test me. I already don't like you for some reason. Don't even know why I don't like you. I just don't.
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Miss Jade, greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations. How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business, but in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth, just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
See you later, Miss Jade.
She's so pretty. I heard that. As soon as I came up the stairs, I heard the chest. I'm not sure it matters which way I go in here. Did I hear another one just now? I did.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Well, you don't look happy.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
Now that Topaz isn't here, gotta play the nice lady card, huh?
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right?
Don't give me the sweet smile after that.
Now
Trust
we can
you.
speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber Eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got
all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again.
Can I throw you off the ship?
Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Yeah, I definitely see why she didn't want Topaz here, because Topaz is actually nice.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
What just happened? Did my stream just crash? No? What happened there? That was weird.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us. The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this.
You won't do what I think you will, right?
The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death.
I knew you were gonna do something nasty. Wow. That was a little predictable.
Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
Can I reissue? I don't think I'm a fan of the IPC.
You really think you can pull that off?
I think she's positive that can be pulled off.
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash.
Seriously, can we throw you off the ship?
However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
Is this the same BS deal you threw at Bronia's face? Basically forced labor from the entirety of Belobog, or just her? Because if so, F you and everything you stand for.
30% equities, eh? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
Get it in writing and make sure there's no fine print.
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one.
Really?
There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent.
You wouldn't have anything like a contract for something like that. Huh.
You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family?
Does it have to be with you, though?
It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer.
Is there a butt coming?
However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Amber Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
Huh. That's quite the question, actually.
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
And I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
I'm not sure I like either one. I'm gonna be on the assassin side and just say, chaos and freedom sounds good to me. Nope.
Well said. Now you've convinced me.
Really?
All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
I knew it. I was kidding when I mentioned her.
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds.
Do we have to? I'd encourage people not to come here, if anything.
Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise.
Yes?
The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
That sounds good to me too, honestly. Now that is really Himiko, right? It's not Sparkle BSing. So that wouldn't effing surprise me in the least. Oh yeah, I did see that dream pool, didn't I?
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When old Odie answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
But Miss Jade, this is...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Of course, there won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Well, now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
And that would be...
You want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something. But that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
I got nothing. A lot's been going on. Oh, Firefly. That chest is mocking me. It's like, nah, you can't get me right now.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever.
Yeah, that's kind of concerning.
So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship? I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
Whoa. Oh, she's so cute. I really wouldn't mind getting her. But I want to save my stuff. Like, the only one I can think character I can think of I really would love to get a hold of is Kafka. And don't think she's due for a rerun anytime soon. Which is good for me, because it means I get to save my stuff. So let's just go around. Okay, yeah, I'm going around. Wait, didn't I see a chest on the other side over there? Oh!
Is that her? Huh. Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too.
And I see Robin.
By the way, there's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony. Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop? Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I heard she offers, special services there. I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device. Please feel free to check it out.
Okay.
Lady Bonajade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf?
Gimme.
Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society. I wonder how things turned out for her.
Wolfie's probably having fun. And causing chaos. I heard that.
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC. Don't you
Is it
dare
upstairs?
embarrass me.
I heard a chest. Oh, Stella.
Got it.
If I win,
Hey, it's voiced.
your chest is mine.
Who said I was betting with you?
I did.
They are still a ball of fire as ever. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade first.
Guessing I can't open the chest that's right there. Oh, your phone is amazing. Yeah, I probably can't get that chest. Oh, it was cool to see Stella. But is that the chest I was hearing through the floor? Because if so, obviously I ain't getting it. I went around the wrong way, didn't I? Speaking of chests.
What happened in Penacony? The Charming Festival has
Give me
really
that.
been postponed.
Yeah, I heard it again. Maybe I'm tripping. Hello.
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Everything you have?
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
The broken clock is kind of taking away from this in the background.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true.
I will say I get what Jade meant. A life is pretty valuable.
Once you've done that, come back to me.
What on earth could you give in exchange?
Of pawn, and make you realize what you're missing.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop. Well, I've got nothing better to do anyway. I'll do as she says and see what happens.
This spot's a little confusing.
Got it.
Hey, excuse me.
Okay, wait a second.
No danger detected, but never let your guard down.
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Whoa, calm down.
Oh, a big talker, huh? All right, let's see what you've got.
You better not regret that decision. Well, I thought something was gonna happen, but that's not what I was expecting. Okay. And no, I'm not good at these. I hate having limited moves. Great. I can match, but limited moves irritates me. Of course, it's always nice when that happens.
I won? I actually won!
This can't be! You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
It's true! Lady Bonajade has truly blessed me! Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived!
Okay, let's all relax. Open up door.
prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out. Whoa! What a beautiful necklace. Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning. How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom. I've never told anyone about it. How did you find out, Del? Well, will you go out with me?
I was wondering if that's what was going on here.
I will. Really? I mean, really?
I know they look like kids, but they're really not.
I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along, trying to learn everything about me. So yes, I will. Wonderful! My wish has actually come true! So, shall we go, Dorothy? Let's go outside and enjoy the stunning views of the 12 hours. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, hello there. Okay, now where am I going? Over there? Whoa. Oh, that's quite the cool view. I haven't been trying to do any polls. I kind of want Firefly, but I am sick and tired of struggling for Stellar Jades to get tickets. So unless people feel like donating money to me to help me do it, it ain't gonna happen. I'm just gonna save my Jades for someone I really want. Firefly's cool and really strong, but I'm not going to struggle for Jades for once. I refuse. I'm just gonna save the rest of what I've got.
The gray-haired one outside.
Yeah, I don't really have money to whale. If I did, then maybe I'd try a little harder, but nah.
Don't look around, just focus on your drink. Seriously, they look like a total lunatic. Is that her?
What are you doing? Stella being Stella, I guess.
Yeah, you heard right. I've got him. He's been hiding at the moment of Soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even poses as a professor at Paperfold Academy. I've made a deal with the family. I'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. Don't ask for the details.
Well, I tried to get some pity by doing polls for Boot Hill, but I don't think it worked. Because I think I used like 30-40 tickets on Firefly and nothing. Didn't get her. After that I was like, you know what? I am so tired of trying to struggle for Jades. I'm just gonna save my Jades and tickets and wait for someone I really want. Like Kafka! I'd love to get Kafka. Because I've been fighting for Stellar Jade ever since Jing Yuan had his banner. And I've had enough.
22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. You know, never thought it'd end up
Hot
like
dang.
this. Right here.
Go Enzo. Jeez.
I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass to myself.
All of their wishes actually did come true. But I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask.
What in the world are you doing?
Chirp chirp.
What? Well, I'm not doing any more pulls, but thanks for future luck, I guess.
Origami bird. Hey, little birdie.
Stella, seriously, what are you doing?
Hello, good hunter.
Oh, thank you.
Calm down already. Everyone's staring at you.
No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
I'd love to know what the heck Stella's doing. The main bird appeared to be on safer ground. I'm not sure why she's going after one of the other ones. Of course, it's Stella. Maybe best not to ask questions, just roll with it. Yo.
So you're back, Miss Samuel.
Yeah. I found those people. And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the Bonajade Exchange. But I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade Exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid.
Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, I'd imagine Stella would look a little awkward sometimes when she's rescuing these birds from wherever they manage to stick themselves.
Del was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Del will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him.
Dude, really?
Let's just hope that necklace will keep the relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships. From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade Exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her, and it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends again.
Wow.
She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her. As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime, but he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me. He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made.
Jade, F you. I mean, I get these people did all this willingly, but...
Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires.
I'm throwing you off the ship at first opportunity.
When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool. And patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths.
So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry?
You know, I'm not surprised that she knew.
I'm not surprised.
Neither are you.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
Whoa, what? That's... Oh my gosh.
As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid.
Wow.
However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the Firmament Front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
If they do, what does she want in exchange?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence. Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron Hunters are like you.
I don't recommend you meet Blade, okay? He's more likely to lob your head off than talk to you. Unless you can find a way to make him permanently die, of course.
Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
Right.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Huh?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron Hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few mere seconds. What drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond, even if it could lead to your downfall?
Simply put, you and I are the same.
You gonna explain that?
However, unlike you Stellaron Hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want. Each of us has our own past and destined ends, and on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him. This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside. So, Diamond made us a promise to divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void.
Interesting. So the thing with Elio, doesn't he promise something to each of the Stellaron hunters?
Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future. And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
I understand.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well, it ends with hope.
Lady Bonajade? I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
I initiate. I don't like Jade. It's been an hour.
Turns out, the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than with little debate.
Okay, everyone who's in here, stick around. I'm going to stop stream and then restart instantly. Reasons is because of my OCD problem with numbers. So stick around.